All right, that's probably good. Maybe. Right in my face. Let's see. Hello. Hey, Laura. How are you? I wanted the lights off because it's late. Dead by this light, so I gotta fix it. How are you guys doing? If you guys want a reading, let me know. Sorry, I'm sharing this out. I don't know if I can do this. Okay. Hey, Karen, how are you? I probably should have. I may have to move this light. What kind of stuff are you going to take, Laura? This is not a spirit. It's a glow from the light. Just so y'all know, I can see it and it looks kind of hazy right here. Okay. I have these ones with me right now. And my whispers of love. Oh no, Jason, I'm sorry. Hope you feel better. All right, Karen, which deck did you want? Okay, I'm going to use Alice. Hey, Hensley, how are you? Okay, Karen, I got Alice for you. Do you guys think it'd be better if I turned the other light on? Or is this okay? Okay. All right, Karen. Number 1 through 8. Wait. 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Karen, you got follow your own good advice and lead the way. Okay, under the follow your own good advice, it says trust yourself and know what is best for you. Another card says be a leader, show others how it's done. You can help others. So this card, follow your own good advice, is letting you know that maybe you've asked somebody recently, like opinions on something made in your life, and you're not hearing what you know is right. So deep down, it's letting you know that you know what is good for you, what you need to do for yourself or your situation. So just trust in yourself for this matter. Don't worry about if, other people like it or not, if so to speak. But we all know what's best for ourselves. So trust yourself and follow your own good advice. And this one is telling you to lead the way, that you can help others, show others how to do something. If someone is asking you for help, show them that you can do it. Show others how it's done, help them. And somebody's going to need your help. And when they do, just show them how it's done. And they're going to learn a lot from you. So trust yourself. And when somebody that comes to you, which is probably going to happen really soon, needs you, show them what they need to know. Hi, Modest Moon Gazer. How are you? Let me see. Who else wanted a reading? Was it Laura? I can't remember. Let me look. Karen. Okay, Laura. Are you still here, Laura? Hope that helped, Karen. I think somebody's going to be coming to you looking for advice for something soon. And you're going to be the perfect person to give them that advice. Okay, which deck did you want, Laura? Apparently I can't shuffle and talk at the same time because they're going everywhere. I've got the Whispers of Love and Alice. Feeling good. I typically do my live streams on Thursdays, but we are expecting some really bad weather tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll be able to. I probably won't be able to be on my Wi-Fi tomorrow. Hey, Lisa, how are you doing? For you all that don't know, Lisa is my cousin. You know what's funny? I really don't read for myself. But this morning I was like, I'll pull a few cards out of this deck for myself. And it was kind of calling me out on my, it was calling me out. I was like, whatever. But it was right. All right, Laura, pick a number 1 through 8, please. You're welcome, Karen. I hope it helps. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dropping stuff. Laura, your first card says, act as if your partner is here. Your second one says, love endures. And your third one says, miracles and blessings. Now, underneath the first card, it says, whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you'll always consider them. And then the second one says, love endures. Love does not give up nor lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. And then the miracles and blessings says, everything has its own gift. So this one is letting you know that whether you're with your loved one or not at the time, always do things with them in mind. Like, consider their feelings when you do things. If you're not with them, just always think of how they might feel about a situation too, or something you plan, always consider them. Act as if they're always with you, even when they're not. And love endures. So it's telling you, don't give up if you're feeling like you're getting down on yourself or your situation, or there's something going on that's making you feel that way. Don't ever lose faith in love, because no matter what situation happens, love is so much stronger than that situation. So you can see they're together, but they're in a storm. So if a situation arises, or if you're going through something and you're kind of feeling like, just love is so much stronger than that. And this is just letting you know that everything in your life right now is a blessing, a gift. So always keep that in mind. No matter what you're going through, just keep it in mind that everything is a gift, and just look at it from that perspective rather than, feeling like kind of blah, or not feeling it today. Just remember that when you wake up and look outside and see that sun shining, it's a gift. And you have somebody in your life that loves you and you love them. It's always a gift. Hello, how are you, Carrie? And I hope that helps, Laura. Jason, did you want a reading, or are you going to jump off? If anybody wants a reading, just put it in the comments and let me know. Yes, Carrie. Jason was next, but I'm not sure if he had to jump off or not. Sorry about your friend. Oh, it's okay. Nope. That's fine. Sorry about your friend, and hope all is well. Thanks for stopping by. I know. She's pitiful. Thank you, Laura. And I can't wait to see your video at that place. Okay, Carrie, I've got 2 decks. I've got the Alice in Wonderland deck and Whispers of Love. Which deck would you like? How did I get these turned around? Love you too, Laura. I'll turn this down again. Okay, and just pick a number 1 through 8, whatever number you're feeling. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, Carrie, your first card says demonstrate love. And it says find out what's most important to those you love and act on it. Your second card, be willing to express love. Express love to receive love, and receive with love and appreciation. So this one, all 3 cards kind of go together really well. Well, they do go together really well. So the first one, demonstrate love, is letting you know that the ones you love and care about, show them. Show them, do an act of kindness, something they like to do. Show them, not just with words. And be willing to express love, to receive love. So it's going back to the first card. Put the love out there. Do this, something that someone else, they enjoy, and you're going to get that love back. They're going to feel that love, and it's just going to radiate, and it's going to spread. It's going to be all around you. And receive love with appreciation. So when someone does something nice for you or shows you they care about you, don't brush them off. Just accept it and thank them. So if you're like, yeah, don't do that, that's going to push all of this to the side and kind of lose track of the path that you need to be on. So this is definitely letting you know that somebody needs to show you love, or when they're showing you love, maybe you're not accepting it fully. So don't question it. Just say thank you and accept it. Allow it to be what it is. So, and to the ones you love, definitely, just show them how you're feeling. And I hope that helps. So the cards are saying show love and receive love. Accept it for you, Carrie. Lisa, are you still on here? Yeah, if there's something blocking, like there's something in the way blocking it, anything you're trying to put out there, whether it's mental, physical, just try to clear those blockages, because once we clear those blockages, we're going to allow everything good to come back to us. We got to put the good out to the universe, and then it comes to us. Excuse me. And when we have things, that could take us off the path we need to be on. So it's definitely a lot of work. It really is. Find something you like to do, whether it's yoga, meditate, swimming, walking in nature. Just find something you like to do. Maybe that's something that you're not doing now, but you may like it, and kind of ground yourself. I mean, I'm guilty of it too. I struggle with that stuff too. I mean, especially if somebody hurts you, like if somebody does affects you and hurts you, and then we portray that to other people, like kind of are snarky or just don't want to talk to somebody, and it's not their fault. I do that. So we're all guilty of stuff like that. I don't know if Lisa's here or not. Okay. Lisa's here. Lisa, did you want a reading? Hello, Jazz Wonder. How are you? Jazz Wonder, did you want a reading? Okay, I've got two decks, Jazz Wonder. I've got the Whispers of Love, and then I have the Alice in Wonderland Oracle. Just choose which deck you'd like. Okay. Okay, choose a number 1 through 8. Kind of think about it, whatever number you're feeling, you're drawn to. Just dropping them everywhere. Okay, 7. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, your first card says night. And it says you have changed quickly. And your second card says no need to fear. And that one says remember how powerful you are. So this is confirming that you have went through some type of spiritual change. And it could also mean like spiritually, emotionally, or with work or love. But I feel like it's probably more of like who you are. So don't fear a change because we all have to change. It's kind of like when the caterpillars in the cocoon and they, come out and they're a butterfly. You have to go through changes. So don't ever try to stop the change. And it happens. It says it happens fast. So don't fear any kind of change. We get used to our own routines, and we don't want something that's different. So this could be with a romantic partner. But I think it may have to do with both. So just accept this change. And it says, don't fear. Your second card goes perfect with that first one. Don't fear because you are powerful and you hold the key inside to make these things happen. So don't hold back on them and do not let anyone or anything get in the way of this change happening. You don't want that to happen. So just remember how powerful you are. And when this change happens, or if it's probably happening now, just accept it and go with the flow. Don't let it stop. And I hope that helps, Jaswander. Hi, Cassie. How are you? Thank you. Those were good cards. Let me do something here. Okay. Hey, Lisa. Did you want a reading? Oh, guys, I forgot to put her here. She might get mad at me. Got Miss Hattie here. All right, Lisa. Which one do you want? The love or Alice? Let me see. Okay, love. All right. Which number do you want, Lisa? 1 through 8. Cassie, are you still here? I don't know if you are. You have a lot of decks. I didn't know if you had this one, if you've used it before. I used it the other day for the first time, and it was great. Seven. Have you seen those before, though? They're like, I think they're based off like from the 30s or 40s. They're really cool. They're not like the Oracle. They're like supposed to be like present and future, and I think they can do past. It's really interesting. This is Hattie here. And the caffeine you hear is from my 7-year-old who's not feeling good. All right, Lisa, this one's for you. It's also pouring rain outside, so that's noisy too. I know, me too. She went to the doctor last week, and I guess it's like a sinus infection, but it's draining, so making her cough. Lisa said 7. I didn't shuffle that very good. Hold on. I figured out earlier I cannot talk and shuffle at the same time. Lisa said she loves you. She said, ha. You know she loves you too, Lisa. All right. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, Hattie, I gotta move you, girl. Okay, Lisa, your first card says the only thing that is real is love. And I love these cards. They're awesome. This one says new love. And then you have the last one says physical touch. So under your first card, it says shift your focus back to love. Under your second card, it says embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. And then the other physical touch says a tender touch can mean so much. So this first card, it shows earth and all around it. This card is awesome. The pictures on it. This is telling you that you just have to focus on love. Like, don't worry about anything going on in the world right now. Don't worry about bills next month. I mean, I know we all have to worry about stuff, but don't get caught up worrying about things that can just cloud your vision where you don't focus on love. So this is letting you know that you need to turn your focus right back to love. It has to be there because everything we do, everyone in our lives, everything is based around love. We're here because of love. We're here because we were loved. We are loved. I mean, everything has that bright light, the energy light going through them like we do, animals, everything does. So always remember that. And this one says embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. So when you love yourself, you're going to see amazing things happen inside of you because you have to love yourself and take care of yourself. And when you do that, it's going to make you realize how much you should have done this a long time ago. Take that time for yourself. Don't get caught up. Don't put yourself aside because we have to take care of our souls. We got to take care of our hearts, our feelings, how we feel about situations. You know, just take time for yourself and always do it in love. And then physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. I mean, if you want to go give somebody a hug that, go give them a hug, like do that. Don't like it's when we embrace your partner, somebody you care about, you love, just a hug can make somebody feel so much better and make you feel better. So definitely focus on that. I feel like with you though, it's gonna, when you start to take care of yourself and love yourself, it's going to open up so many more doors for you. You're going to open up to this spirituality that you haven't seen before. It's going to just be right there in front of you, like this whole new world, and you're going to love it. If anybody else would like a reading, let me know. I would like to try these again on, but I don't like they're different. If y'all would like me to try this on you, let me know. That's like I'm trying on the outfit, right? If y'all want to try this on. Okay. You want to try these ones? Okay. I got to move Hattie for this one. Okay. They're the Wonderful Zodiac Fortune Telling cards. Like, ever since I was a kid, I've always been fascinated by the old fortune telling gypsy type. I don't know. I've always liked it. Okay. This is what it comes with on how to do it. That's about it. I wish I could get this where you could see it. Maybe you can see it there a little bit. I'm kind of out of it, but okay. Okay, I'm going to make 3 stacks. And then the first stack, I may need to turn my other light on so we can see this a little better. Hold on a minute, guys. Hey, babe. You get that light for me, please. Sorry, I can't see this. And I know you got it's just glaring. But I got the cards separated here. Thank you. So before I turn these over, this is asking you to make a wish, like a yes or no wish. You don't have to type it or say it, just think it. Hey, Doris, how are you? So go ahead and get that, start working on that. Like think of something like a question, yes or no. And then I probably should have asked you to do that first. I apologize. So we're going to put this one right here. Oh, right there. This one will go this way. And then this one will go this way. And then we're going to go ahead and do these ones the same way. I can get a hold of it. And then we're going to put another stack here. Okay. This is saying that your yes or no wish is no. The answer to that would be no. Your first card says, we're reading the top line, it says there will be a short sorrow. And a short sorrow would probably not be like, it would not be like a death of anybody near you, not like nothing like that. Just a sorrow over someone or something, possibly a job, a friendship, something like that. It's going to be a short sorrow. So it's not going to be somebody or something directly related to you. And then this one says heartaches and troubles before real success. So this is just letting you know that there have been heartaches in your past, troubles before your success. I mean, and the short sorrow may be something you've already went through. And I think that's where that's getting at. Because, and right, you have, it's just letting you know that you have to go through the heartache and trouble before you have the real success. And the last card for this one says you are a great leader. So always continue to be the great leader that you are. And your present, the middle stack is for present, says you worry over small matters. We're reading that line here. It says you worry over small matters. So try not to let the small things get to you. And don't be a worrywart over every single thing. Your next card says being true to a friend will injure your future. Be careful. So just be careful which friend that you are loyal to. I mean, you have to be loyal to your friends. That's not what it's saying. It's saying a friend, you've been true to a friend is going to get you in trouble. Or it has, or possibly could be now. So just pick and choose your battles. Do not let somebody bring your career or your future down. And maybe it's something out of jealousy or something. Don't let them do that. Just kind of, and I think you'll know who it is or what it's talking about. And that goes right with this card. Be careful and avoid a loss. So you don't want to let this person that you would call a friend, and it may not be a close friend. It could be. It may be like a distant friend. But you're going to have a loss, and that's probably going to have to do with something that you hold dear if this friend continues. Just kind of put a stop to that one. And your future cards, see, something's going on. It says guard against losses in the future. So something is going on. I think you just gotta, everybody can be shady sometimes, I think you just have to, and I really do. I think you're, like with me, I can tell if somebody's kind of full of crap or not, like when I'm talking to them, and I feel like you're probably the same way. So if you feel like they're full of crap, just don't even hang out with them right now. Your next card says, be careful of a serious flirtation. So somebody is going to be flirting with you in the future, and it's just make sure that it's something you want. And then your last card says you need self-confidence, otherwise you will lose. So build that confidence up. Do not let, and don't let that, whoever's going to try to flirt with you, don't let them be the one to bring that confidence down. And those were the future cards right here. So guard your heart, and, make sure your friends kind of don't mess with you. Don't let them ruin your future or your career or anything you love to do. Oh, wow, that's awesome. I think the first person I read these for was Amy the other day, and they were on point. Modest Moon Gazer, would you like a reading? I need to read these ones for myself, but like I said, I don't know if y'all were in here earlier. I read the Whispers of Love ones for myself, and it was calling me out on my crap earlier. So I was like, but they do that, right? It was right. I mean, everything the card said was right, but I'm like, I'm just going to act like it didn't say that. Let me try to turn this back down. I'm forever messing with my light. Yeah, I got these. I think I got these on Amazon, either Amazon or Etsy. You know what? It's fine. This is, knock on wood, this is the first time mine's done really good. And it's raining, so it's a miracle. You're welcome. And if Cassie, if you want a reading from one of the other decks I have. Well, it's pouring down the rain right now, and tomorrow they're calling for really high winds. They said upwards of 50 and up, and then some could get high enough to have tornadoes break out. I'm not sure what's going on. But we're in a wind tunnel anyways, with like the mountain back here. Like anytime it's like high wind, it comes from this way and just tears it up. Yeah, these are based off the old 1930s cards, the original fortune telling cards. I like them. Hello, Carrie Ann. How are you? Thank you for stopping by, Modest. I appreciate it. No, I don't like rain. I mean, I don't mind a little bit, but oh my gosh, you guys. So I'm going to tell y'all a story real quick. Well, it's not really a big story. I had some grape bushes that I bought or whatever, and I have 2 of them, some seedless grapes, and I need to plant them because they're still in the container. And I've been waiting and waiting, just haven't done it. So I started digging some holes this evening by the fence so they can grow up it. And my dogs were in the backyard, which is fenced off from the rest of the property. And I looked down and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a snake. But it looked really tiny. But it was like sticking its head up, looking at the dogs. So I went and got Tim, and we went out there, and it was hiding under the deck out here. But it was not tiny. It was big. And I have chicks in the yard, and 2 have came up missing out of the blue in the last week or so. Well, since last week, yeah, early last week. So I think he's been eating my chicks. It was probably 3 or 4 feet long. But see, I will go chase a snake off, but I won't do that with a frog. I'm out when I see a frog. I'm just glad it didn't get in the house. I would die. But you know what was so funny? It was a rat snake, but it was like doing like that with its tail, like, and it kind of sounded like a rattlesnake. And we have rattlesnakes here too, but like it was shaking it and making that noise, but it didn't have rattles. It was just trying to scare us. Carrie Ann, I'm doing oracle readings. If you'd like one, let me know. Vodka Vamp, do you want one? See, earlier I asked Hattie if she thought there'd be any tornadoes around here tomorrow, and she said yes. So I'm like, okay, which deck would you like? Now I've got Whispers of Love, Alice in Wonderland Oracle, and then I do have these cards, but they're a lot different than Oracle. They're not really Oracle. Yeah, Hattie's right here. Had to move her earlier because I needed my workspace. I know. That scares me. We have an old house, and literally, like, I could spit on them from the deck. Like, there's 2 trees in front of the house that are, our house is 2 stories. These trees, You could probably stack 4 of these houses up and the tree would still be taller. They're huge. I mean, it'd take 3 people to put their arms around it. And one of them leans like, here's the house, and it's like that. Doris, I don't know if you was in here that night, but I said I knocked her over and I was giggling. Like when I listened to it back, that end, I said, she's probably going to say something like, you always knock me over. And she did. You could hear it. Okay. All right. This is going to ask you to think of a yes or no wish, like something you want answered, the answer to something. Don't have to say it out loud. Just think it. Like, you know, just whatever your wish is. It's a yes or no question. Just think about it right now. I'll try to keep her in the screenshot this time. But whatever I said in that video, she repeated me like word for word. It was so funny. I need a shirt that says Hattie's my homegirl, don't I? I can hear her now. She's like, ha ha, funny. But honestly, and she knows this, if she ever wanted to cross over, I would help her. Like I would never make her stay here for myself. That is not what I'd be about. All right, Carrie Ann. I'll put this down here so you can see him. I don't know how well you can see him, but all right. I'm gonna start here. Got 3 stacks. Howdy, Dora. Dora said, am I picking on you? She's like, yep. I'm going to do this one. Yeah, these ones are like past, present, future readings. So these are really cool. I feel like I need to set up a booth at a carnival, don't I? I can sit there and do this. Get me a gazing ball. I would love to have one, though. All right. This is saying that your wish, the answer is going to be yes. And the first card is telling you, it says, do not give so much advice that it causes hard feelings. So, and this is probably something that's already happened. Maybe somebody got upset with some advice you gave them, or they didn't want to hear the truth. So just, if it's a certain person, just don't, just kind of be careful when you give them advice next time, or just let them know, if you want the truth, you ask me. If you don't ask me. And this card says you have been wishing for something. So this one is saying that, what it says, you've been wishing or hoping for something to happen in your life. And you've probably been wanting this to happen for a while. This one says you will receive a check or paper money soon. So maybe you're going to get some money coming in for some reason, shape or form, you're going to get some kind of money. And your present card says you have a talent, take advantage of it. So that one's that, we're reading the top line. You have a talent, take advantage of it. And you know what that talent is. So it's telling you, the cards are saying to use it, girl. Use that talent. Your second card says you owe someone a letter, write it at once. So you'll know what this is talking about. It could be something to make up with somebody. It could be a letter that you just never sent back from someone, or to get a hold of someone, or somebody you want to talk to that you don't want to make that phone call for. So this is telling you to go ahead and write that letter and do it soon. And this card here for the present says someone who is ill is going to recover soon. So just keep the faith, and they're going to recover. So that's what it's telling you. And your future card says your life partner will be a person of strong will. So your future or present partner is strong-willed. Your second card says you have a few trustworthy friends and one unexpected enemy. So, you know that saying, keep your friends closer, your friends close and your enemies closer. But we really don't want to do that. Nobody wants to keep their enemies close. Just be careful with your friends. Maybe somebody's deceiving you or talking about you behind your back or doing something that you don't agree with. So don't let them put you in a bad situation. And your other card says a change in the life of a true friend. So maybe those two are going together very well. You have a friend that maybe they're going through something. Maybe it doesn't necessarily mean you're not going to be friends with them, but maybe this friend is going through something and they need help or they need space at this time. Good night, Modest. Have a great rest of your week. I hope that helps, Carrie Ann. I'm going to stain on my shirt. Oh, that's awesome. I like hearing that. I like to know that they're good like that. But as you can tell, like these cards are kind of like just blunt, I guess. So they're not going to sugarcoat anything. They're definitely not going to do that. So I like them. They're really cool. Yes. I appreciate everybody stopping in. I just kind of did a last minute kind of thing because I usually do it on Thursdays, but I'm just not too sure what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm supposed to get 2 inches of rain too, so my road floods a lot. So I'm hoping nothing floods. It hasn't rained a lot for a little while, so it should be okay. Oh my gosh, Cass, I know, Cassie, you might have seen them. I can't remember the name of them. They're on Amazon, but they're Oracle card, and they're like, I'd have to look it up real quick, and I'll look it up in a minute. They look great. I have not ordered them yet, but they're really blunt cards. They're not for everybody, definitely. Okay, choose a number 1 through 8, whichever number you are feeling. It is. You definitely don't want to, get walked all over or anything. 7? Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, your first card, Vodka Vamp, says keep your temper. Your second card says all in the golden afternoon. So under the first card, it says, don't allow anger to rule you. And under your second card, it says inspiration, creative spark, imagination, and conception. So this one is letting you know that if you've been upset with someone or you're getting, a temper over something going on or somebody's causing it, to try to eliminate that, because that's going to get y'all blocked up. You know what I mean? It's going to distort your path that you need to be on. So whether it's you or someone causing it, watch how you handle situations. If we're angry, we're going to put anger back out there in the universe and it's going to come back, and we don't want that. So all in the golden afternoon. So get inspired, go outside, get inspired, do something fun, and use your imagination, create something. I mean, whether it's art or a project, create something, get into your imagination, because the cards are telling you that's where you need to be. Don't let someone, take you off a path that is good for you. And using your imagination is always good for you. You're going to put this creativity out in the open, and I think you'll be a lot happier when you do that, and you won't be, allowing any type of anger to upset you or, cause any problems in your life. They are dead on. Yes. I'm glad. Yeah, definitely use your imagination, find something creative to do. And you know what we did the other day, and I should have made a TikTok on this. Me and my daughter went outside and we picked dandelions. I brought them inside, cleaned them, and I battered them and fried them, and we ate dandelions. It's just like you could do. There's so many things you could do. I mean, oh my gosh, that's glaring right in my face. Sorry. There's so much, paint rocks. You could make little pine cone decorations. I mean, it doesn't have to be nature, but you know what I mean? Like there's so much we can do to just, that's different and that could give us something to do. Take our mind off things. You're welcome. Would anybody else like a reading? And if I read one kind of card for you, I can read a different kind too. It's not like I've got a 3-hour wait list on this. I've got to start. I'm going to start trying to leave comments back on, but I'm telling you, Cassie, some of those people, it's not that they really upset me, but I don't want people saying bad stuff on my post, and then it kind of like it fuels people to be like, oh yeah, oh maybe so, maybe I don't like it. I've got 2 TikToks. My other one I leave comments on, and on my farm one, the lawn farmer, and I just kind of post farm stuff, that kind of stuff, whatever. But I did have a troll get on there and tell me, where are you going? I had somebody get on my lawn farmer TikTok and go on all of my my videos of my Yeti, my Pyrenean, he was a puppy, and say stuff like, I hope this is the last Christmas. I hope he dies. And I'm like, dude, who says this stuff? They're good. I liked them. Did you try this up? You didn't eat the dandelions when I fried them, did you?
No.
He's like, no. But next time I'm going to dig up the roots and roast them in the oven on low for a couple hours, and then put them in a tin metal kitty cat thing that you steep tea in. I'm going to try that with dandelion root. But yeah, there's just, yeah, and it's, I get people have nothing, some people have nothing better to do. It's always people with like 0 friends, 0 followers, 0 content, but whatever floats their boat. But I don't like that. Oh, that's awesome. I never did learn how to crochet, but my aunt and my mom did. Yeah, I think the reason I turned my comments off on, like, the YouTube crowd and TikTok crowd is just so different. It really is. I mean, I like TikTok. I think it's funny. I can sit and watch some of that stuff for a long time. But that one lady was like, I said this before on another one. She was like, I've been a psychic for like 30 years, and I can totally see that you're faking your videos and you're making your rods move and you're not talking to her and all this stuff. And I'm like, what? I know, that would be awesome. That would be cool, Vodka Vamp, to see that. So I thought about making a video and been like, hold on, I'm gonna laugh. Hattie, are you real? Yeah. Are you fake? No. I mean, what do they want me to do? I mean, like, why would I fake it? It's not, like I said, it's not like I get paid for it. I mean, I just enjoy doing this. Oh, I do too. We went to a trail a couple years ago and found a bunch of them, and then we painted some and left them out for people. I mean, there was, I mean, sometimes, you guys hear that? Sometimes, like, it's hard to hold still all the time, but like, even if I'm sitting here doing like this, like, you know what I mean? Is it really gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the same as when they actually go. Like, it's not the same. It's not like I'm trying to fool people. That's what I said before. I'm like, if I'm trying to fake anything, I'd have somebody like going, "Hey, what's that?" No, I would never do that. This video is gonna come back to bite me. Hey, look, she did do it. No, I didn't. Does anybody have any cool trips or anything planned soon? Right? I know. How hard is it? And another thing, when people comment on something they don't like, it messes with your algorithm. So you're going to see more of their content. Like, why? Where are you going to be going camping? Like a park or something? I love camping. It's so fun. Is it still cold where you live, Doris? I can't remember where you lived. Okay, Cassie. Okay. Okay. So it. Okay, the Moose Lodge has a campground there. We have a couple Moose Lodges here, but they do like bingo and stuff. They don't have campgrounds. Should do like a haunted campground here in my yard. That's what I was saying last night on April's live. Like, I could fit like 20, 30 tents here. What's the temperature there today, Doris? Like, what's it been? It was like almost 80 today here, and I'm like, oh. But we had 2 or 3 days of like nice weather. Friday morning, it's gonna be 32 degrees again. I'm like, is it not almost summer? 56. That's not bad. Has it been getting warm during the day? I don't know how cold it is right now here. It actually feels really warm outside, but it's going to get colder. What? Oh, I hit the wrong button. So if it like rains or snows, I'm just like, oh, I never check it. I just know about the weather tomorrow because everybody's been telling me about it. Like everybody that I know. See, I've got a special weather statement popped up right here. I'm sure it's about the storm. I'm fixing to read it. My dog's drinking water. Snow, oh my gosh. I know we had snow like not even 2 weeks ago. It was crazy. Last week, I guess. Yeah. Hail, snow, ice. It was gross. See what this thing says. Okay, it's saying that it's going to rises on area rivers and streams. So, yeah, we know that. Goodness. Pretty much don't drive your vehicle in water. So, well, you guys, if anybody does not want any more readings, I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. Oh, I know it makes it really high. I love the water. Like the water's my happy place. Fishing, swimming, boating. I love it all. But when it gets high, it scares me. Like the flood water. That is scary. It's like nature can be so beautiful and so destructive. You guys are so welcome. Thank you all for stopping by. I may try to go live this weekend. Nice to meet you too, Carrie. I'm glad you stopped by. I may schedule a live stream, but sometimes I get so busy I forget. So I just do these little jump on here things. I may try to do one this weekend because, like I said, I usually do on Thursday, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it tomorrow because of the weather. But all right, you guys, thank you so much for stopping in. Hattie says bye. Hattie, can you say bye so when I listen back, I can hear you say bye? They're all saying bye, Hattie.